Okay, this is Go Math lesson 3.9, but this is now part 2. So make sure that you've seen part 1 before you watch this. All right, we talked about how we need a complete sentence, we need our number sentence, and we need a bar model for each of these problems. Okay, number 2, I think, pretty much has my favorite picture in the whole book. Look at this black lab. I have a black lab at home. I love that picture. Makes me happy every year I see it. Okay, for this one it says there were 7 big dogs and 4 little dogs at the park. Here's our question. How many dogs were at the park? I think that's pretty simple. Just we are putting things together, so that is addition. So make sure you put your addition number sentence here, all right? And it's just going to be 7 plus 4 equals what? 11. And our question is, how many dogs were at the park? So we're not just talking about little or big, but how many total dogs were at the park. And you're just going to write there were blank dogs at the park. Fill in the line. Make sure you've got a capital letter and a period at the end. The bar model. Same thing, okay? Let's draw our Kit Kat bar. Now, this time, just for fun, we can put the, we'll put the 11. We'll do part whole, but we could put the 11 on the top or the bottom, but we'll put the 11 so we can do part whole. We need to make one part smaller than the other. So one part, we just kind of guess, eyeball it, but all right, we want let's maybe do, okay, maybe about there for 7 and maybe here for 4. All right, I'm going to let you fill this in on your own. Make sure that you have all the parts. You have your bar model, your number sentence, and your complete sentence. So go ahead and finish that up. You're going to do the same thing. On page 213. Hit pause if you need more time to finish this. You're going to look at page 213 in your book. Put your name at the top. Okay. The same thing for all of these, okay? You need to have your number sentence. What am I doing? All right, you need to have your number sentence or equation. It's the same thing. Your number sentence or equation, same thing. Then you need to have your complete sentence. So you might want to write these down so you don't fit. That's where you say how many kites were put away. There were blank kites put away. And then finally, for all these, you need a bar model. So we are going above and beyond. All right, let's look at this one. I'm going to let you do it. I'm going to let you read it. I'm going to help you with the sentence starters, though. So you're going to write the equation on this line. You're going to write the bar model on your own. Okay, you're going to figure out the answer. Here it says, how many kites were put away? There were blank kites put away, period at the end. Go ahead and hit pause if you need to finish that up. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing here. You need to have the 3 parts. The question is, how many boys are not playing soccer? Okay, how many boys are not playing soccer? So you're going to say, there are, we just use the same words that are in the question. There are blank boys not playing soccer. Period at the end. Okay. Moving along. Okay. On this one, how many acorns did the two boys find? The two boys found blank acorns, period at the end. Make sure these start with a capital letter and a period. All right. Next one, this is math on the spot. You can listen to Jeannie if you want to. In fact, I would. I think she's fun to listen to. There were some ducks in a pond. Oh, there's our mystery number word. That tells us that we're going to be having our mystery number somewhere else in the equation besides at the end. There were some ducks in a pond. 4 more ducks joined them. Then there were 12 ducks in the pond. How many ducks were in the pond first? That is very similar to the number story that we wrote together at the beginning of the lesson. Now, I don't know why they don't give you a line here for the equation, so I'm giving you one. Okay. You also need to draw the bar model for this one, so maybe you could draw it down here. Okay. And make sure you've got your bar models here. If you didn't, start with your Kit Kat bar, like I said. And how many ducks were in the pond at first? There were blank ducks in the pond at first. Capital letter period. Hit pause if you need to get all that finished up on the back. Oh, this one's kind of tricky. At camp, 5 children are playing games, and 4 children are making crafts, and 5 other children are having a snack. All right. So we have 5 children playing games, 4 children making crafts, and 5 children having a snack. Okay, you just need to add those up. You don't need a bar model for this one, but if you do want to do a bar model, it's going to have 3 parts at the top. Okay, if you want to try it, you don't have to for that one. Okay, how many children are at camp? There are blank children at camp. Now, as I recall, this was the trickier one. Also, give me an equation for this on the line. Okay. Suppose 7 more children arrive at camp and join the children playing games. How many more children are playing games than children not playing games? All right, so 7 more children arrive at camp and join these guys that are playing games. So now, how many children are playing games at this time? So figure that out first. Okay, so you've got to figure out that first. So you should have, all right, well, 5 plus 7 equals what? Then you've got to figure out how many more children are playing games than not playing games. Okay, well, how many kids are not playing games? We got to figure that out. We got to say, okay, 4 plus 5 are not playing games. All right, let's continue to look at this. So this is actually a 3-step problem with 3 equations. So first off, we have 7 more children arriving at camp, and joining the kids playing games. That's this equation here, okay? Then we have to figure out how many children are not playing games. And the children not playing games are these children making crafts and these children having a snack. They're not playing games. So we've got to add those two together and get that answer. And then we have how many more here? So that tells us we have a third equation that we need to write. And we always subtract when we have how many more. And so you're going to have to take these two sums and then make a subtraction number sentence. And that will be your answer. Okay. So the question is, how many more children are playing games than children not playing games? And your complete sentence is going to be, there are blank more children playing games than not, you'll have to squeeze that in there, playing games, period. That's a beefy problem. Don't worry about trying to do a bar model for all of these. So next to 8, you can write no bar model. You don't have room, so don't worry about doing a bar model on number 8. Hit pause if you need to finish that up. Just know that you've got 3 equations you're writing, and I do need to see these 3 equations in your complete number sentence. Finally, down at the bottom, we have Ashley had 9 crayons. She gave 4 crayons to her brother. How many crayons does Ashley have now? This is a pretty simple one after this beefy one here with 3 equations. This is just a simple one. Simple subtraction. So write the equation with a box for the number you need to find. And they already give you a complete sentence. I think they're trying to be easy on you on this one after number 8. The last thing you need to do for this one is just do your Kit Kat bar model. Okay. Please make sure that you've done all the steps here, that you've checked your work, that you didn't leave anything blank that needed to be filled in. Please make sure you're doing level 4 quality work. Watch this video again if you need to, and have a good day.